Hey everyone, it is spring where I am. It's sunny, 65 degrees, and it's time to talk about some great spring/summer fragrances. My name is John Tini, and I provide unbiased, unpaid for, and unsponsored reviews of fragrances, something that can be hard to find on the internet these days. Today's fragrance is Torino 21 by Xerjoff. Xerjoff is an Italian brand that makes some exquisite fragrances. They're most famous for Naxos and 40 Knots, probably. And I'm a pretty big fan of a lot of theirs. But let's talk about this fragrance in particular, Torino 21. This was inspired and made for a tennis tournament, so obviously this is gonna be designed to be worn in the summer, high heat weather. This fragrance opens up with a blast of fresh mint and lemon. Some people may think that it actually smells like a nice cleaner or disinfectant, but I don't think that this does that in a bad way. I think it's just a lot of those cleaners use those two ingredients as the main scent, so it's kind of guilty by association, but it does smell very nice, a lot better. And once it starts to dry down, you aren't going to get as much of that cosmetic alcohol smell that some people find to make it smell like the cleaner, in my opinion at least. But this is an aromatic, fresh, citrus green fragrance with just a lot of mint and lemon. There's also basil, thyme, lavender, rosemary, and jasmine in this, and then the base notes include lemon verbena and musk, but the mint and lemon are the most overpowering smells in this. And that's good and bad. It's good because I love the opening with the fresh mint and lemon, but it's bad because the dry down starts very quickly. Very soon, this starts to change and fade on my skin. You get a lot more of the rosemary and lavender, some of the musk and lemon, and you start to lose the mint, which I personally am not a fan of because the mint is my favorite note in this. But it does do the fresh citrus smell better than a lot of other fragrances even at this price point. And citruses can be hard to do. It's easy for them to come off as overly sweet, almost sickening. Think Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. But the real question is this fragrance worth $190 US? And I don't think it is, at least not for me. The fact that my fiance said it smelled like hand sanitizer and other people have likened it to disinfectant, that alone makes me think that I shouldn't have spent that much money on it. And also, it doesn't project or last very long on my skin. Now, this is gonna vary based on your skin. That's why I don't want to weigh this into my review too heavily. But I only get about 3 to 4 hours of this on my skin, and then it starts to be very faded. Which for almost $200, I want more than a few hours with it, especially when there's so many other options at that price point that will last. In fact, this fragrance that I made with some of my friends lasts quite a bit longer and doesn't smell particularly lower quality. It is orange, it's not lemon, but given that this cost about 20 cents to make and this costs $200, I would explore other options besides Torino 21 when you're looking for your next summer fragrance. My personal recommendation would actually be Gentle Fluidity Silver by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This one's $235 for 2 ounces, so very similarly priced. And on my skin, at least, it lasts a lot longer. It's very clean, very fresh, and the juniper in it is one of my favorite smells in the world. So I would say this fragrance is not blind buyable. You would need to sample it. And unless you really like mint and lemon combined for 3 to 4 hours, I would probably pass on this and explore some other options, even from this house. I think Neo and Renaissance do this a little bit better. I myself am still on the hunt for my main summer fragrance. Gentle Fluidity is in the lead right now, but I will be ordering samples of every zoologist fragrance and reviewing them on this channel, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that.